Hello, Sweet Tooth here. I hope your day is going well. Gonna play some more Bastion. Let's pick up where we left off. It's made by a Supergiant game, so give all credit to the developers that made it. I really do recommend this game that you play for yourself. It's really fantastic.
Well, a kid always wanted to compete in the bullhead trial.
Alright, so let's see. Next area is the Bastion quarry. Trying to get another shard to repair the Bastion after what Zolf did.
Imagine everything you'd need to build a city like Zealandia. It takes hard work and planning, and it also takes Bastion quarry. The Ura tunnels beneath the quarry must have softened the blow from the calamity. Same goes for its natives, rattletails. Why would the Ura put up with those pests? Rattletails ain't the worst of it either, but more about that in a little bit. The quarry came with a lifetime supply of windbags. Windbags smaller than the naked eye can see are nesting in those rocks.
I need to change that skill with the extra blades.
But there was even more to it than that. Not only are these rocks a source of life, we found that the oldest ones remember things. They're recording everything, all the time, taking it all in.
Let's open that up.
No wonder all those beasts were drawn to the quarry. The rocks were calling them. Keeping the quarry free from pests turned out to be a problem. Windbags tended to the rocks, so we had to keep the rattletails at bay. Rattletails kept tunneling in to snack on windbags. Without those windbags, the quarry might not have its special qualities. Even stink eyes started taking root in here. Now, why would the Ura sell off such a fascinating place? Might be the gods told them the quarry's bad news.
Darn traditions. Yeah, I throw one sword in, it doesn't go straight. It splits off into more. So maybe I shouldn't have did that. I don't want it spreading out like that.
The Ura always were a superstitious lot. In any case, it's fair to say the quarry was a godsend. Those rocks, all polished to a mirror sheen.
Sorry about that.
The largest ones, you know as cores. Single core could keep the lights on in an entire city district. The smaller ones, we call them shards. The shards got a fraction of a core's power, enough to fuel a voyage to the motherland.
Voyage to the motherland.
Well, now the quarry's all dried up. These rocks are much too young to be of use. Remember how I said rattletails ain't the worst thing in the quarry? That honor goes to a beast we took to Colin, Sir Lunky. Massive thing stomped many of our boys. We just couldn't get rid of him. The only thing harder than the rocks bursting quarry is Sir Lunky's head. You never could get stubborn old Lunky to leave the quarry alone.
Dead now. That's it.
Then the kid hears a voice calling from down the hall. Are you all right? It says.
Yeah, I'm fine. Doing fantastic.
It's him. I've come to warn you, he says.
Fractured monument. Asked Zelf why he left the Bastion. What happened back there between you and Rux?
The Bastion is under siege. Let it fall. You should not go back. Kid hears him, but he ain't about to be deterred.
The Ura are attacking the Bastion.
If that's the way it is, he says, then I won't stop you. Because my countrymen will. Say what you will about Zulf, but he's a man of his word. His countrymen don't much care for pleasantries, though. Too bad for that. Zulf showed him the way here, and here they came to take revenge. They got inside the Bastion and shut the door. Kid's gotta go in through the back. I should have told him sooner about all this. Unfortunately, they broke in and they started digging their holes. Something wrong sprung out of those holes, and it's eating away this place. We tried to stop them, but we needed help.
That was the last one. Not entirely sure. No, there's still more.
Somehow,
No.
some way, he sends those Ura packing. Problem is, it didn't matter. Zolf's plan worked. We find each other as the dust settles. Then I tell him why the Ura came. To get us back. For the calamity. It was Caelandia's master plan to wipe the Ura out. But part of that plan backfired, didn't it? If only Zolf knew the whole story.
Harp guitar. Ask about the harp guitar cast aside in front of the Bastion. Where is Zia? Did you see what happened to her?
What were we to think? They must have got her, taken her back to her rightful home. The shards can put this disease in remission, but there's only one cure. We need to finish what we started. Seems the gods recommended this place to all their friends.
So I can get 1,000.
The Mercy.
That one.
The windbags ain't the only beast that drew a bad lot.
Vanquished creatures touched by the calamity. Build the Bastion, create every structure in the
The
Bastion.
sanctuary. If we can build, we can rebuild.
Earn experience from trials and tribulations. Gain enough experience to reach
The
level.
conscience. We haven't lost everything, long as we have that. Now all we need is one last shard.
What I would like is the ball brandy.
Bull brandy is thicker than paint. Makes your skin feel as tough as knife bark.
Something more, something fancy. Something coarse and something sharper, aren't there? I'm not too worried about the rest of it. Something coarse though. Shots cause greater knockback or 15% damage.
Now we're looking at some serious firepower.
I'd rather be 15% damage. Let's go look back at this for a second. 1+ blade per throw. I'm gonna go back to critical hit damage. Attacks deal damage over time. They stack with Keen's edge. Static stacks with serrated edge. Oh, okay, it was stacked with either or. Go back over there. I don't need +1 blades. Yeah, the other one I could do is 20% critical hit chance. What was the other one? Oh yeah, it was damage. Yeah, let's just leave it like that. Let's continue on.
The Ura swooped down from the east. At least now we know the way.
And into Verzindra Gate. Zolf's agents must also want the final shard. Knowing it is key to undoing the harm they've caused.
One last shard. It's all we need to put this mess behind us. And mother, what a mess it is. A mess like that could have only been made by hand. Zolf said the calamity failed, and he's right. The Uras stand as living proof of that. At the heart of the calamity was a simple idea. We never wanted to go to war again. Wanted to rule it out. We put a lot of folks against that problem. Scientists, soldiers, spies, even me.
I almost got killed by the launcher. These guys are actually a bit difficult for me to handle. I know it doesn't seem that way, but they are.
We sought solutions far beyond the city. We traveled near as far as the kids go right now.
Wait a second. To the right? Oh, there's nothing there. I saw something.
Most of our efforts didn't bear fruit. Then there was a breakthrough, but it didn't come from one of our people.
Came from Mira. That's how they found out.
It came from an Ura, a brilliant young scientist named Ven. Ven worked for the Mancers, the sharpest knives in the city's drawer. With his help, the Mancers devised a way to seal the Ura tunnels shut in a flash.
Ah! Still fell off. And I did it again.
Just like that, every last Ura living in the Tassel terminals will be gone.
they're asleep.
This discovery was never to be used, they said, except as a last resort. Van didn't like being manipulated. He had plans of his own. He sabotaged the Mancer's little science project, set it to blow up in their faces. Imagine how Van must have felt when they finally made him pull that trigger.
Day 7, gone.
But remember, the Bastion can fix everything. We just need that shard. Too bad the Ura ain't exactly been willing to collaborate on that front.
You're not gonna let you have this shard and do the harm that it's causing.
For now, Kid had little choice but to pick up where the Calamity left off. First things first, though, there's someone we figured needed rescuing. Zia. The Ura fell back, no doubt planning the next move, but we knew ours already.
Yeah, I'm gonna cut the video here. So that'll do it for this recording. Thank you for watching. If you have any suggestions for other games, feel free to leave a comment. I hope you have a great day. Sweet Tooth signing off.